and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome back to another episode of the Boxing Narratives, where we break down the biggest and the baddest fights within the sport of boxing. And, well, now we're just covering some news that's just come out this morning. So, Ryan Garcia, he just fought Devin Haney last month in April on the 20th, and a lot of people were not expecting him to win that fight. And it's just come out maybe a week or two ago that he's tested positive for steroids, ostarine, which I can't really tell you much about it. Not too sure, but it's a banned substance in the sport, and well, Ryan got. So, first of all, let's just go over what is an A sample and what is a B sample. So, the A and B samples, they're basically just pre and post fight drug tests for any performance enhancing substances that other boxers might have taken to get a competitive edge over their opponent. In this case, Ryan Garcia took steroids to beat Devin Haney. So sample A came out positive for ostarine, and Ryan denied this and said that he's never taken a steroid in his life. But now this just confirms. There were speculations, but now this just only confirms more. That Ryan indeed took steroids to beat Devin Haney. The B sample's been opened this morning, on Thursday, and he's positive. So it's official that Garcia took performance-enhancing drugs, aka ostarine, and used that for a competitive edge versus Haney, and it's not acceptable within the sport. The New York State Athletic Commission doesn't take very lightly to steroid use, so we'll see what happens there. Ryan, somewhere in the summer, probably June, maybe July, gonna have a hearing, probably for the commission, and then, it'll, from there, what happens after that will be discussed. If you're gonna ask for my thoughts, I think it's very simple and self-explanatory. Ryan Garcia could face a pretty substantial suspension from the sport, 6 months to a year, and Devin Haney should have that loss changed to a no contest. I know Haney has stated that Devin and Bill, they think that they deserve a disqualification win. My thoughts on that. For it to be ruled a disqualification, I feel like you have to win inside the ring, and whether Ryan was on steroids or not, nonetheless, Devin did not win inside the ring, and he lost. So I feel like the only really option for this is a no contest, in which that means that Haney, well, he's kept his belt nonetheless, I think that, I mean, now the story is completely different. But then, um, just forgotten what I was about to say. Wow, I just completely forgot everything. I know I said that it should be a no contest. Oh yeah, I remember. The weight. Garcia missed weight. Um, and if Haney lost, then the belt would be vacated. If Haney won, he remains champion. Haney wins, excuse me. But the WBC said, all right, Devin, you can keep your belt. But now he really does keep his belt because Ryan's a cheater. You know, it's disappointing. It's very, very disappointing. I actually quite liked Ryan Garcia. He's a big character within the sport, despite some of the things that he says. But you're a cheater, and well, you deserve to be punished. And unfortunately, it's come down to that with Ryan Garcia, using performance-enhancing drugs versus Devin Haney. So I'm gonna go ahead and give my closing thoughts on the matter. This fight should be ruled a no contest, and Garcia should face a pretty substantial suspension to ever boxing, or maybe 1.5 or 2 years is kind of like that's kind of harsh. Probably 6 months to a year. Garcia should be banned from fighting, and Haney, well, it looks like he's gonna be 31-0 again, unbeaten. But I do think Haney's camp does probably need to work on some things because, steroid or not, Haney has his flaws and he got them exposed in the fight. I think that's about it. Yeah, I've said everything. Fight should be ruled a no contest. Haney gets his O back. Garcia faces a ban. What do you guys think on the matter? I'm curious to hear what you guys have to think in the comments below. How long do you think Garcia should be suspended? Do you think it should be a disqualification win for Haney and he should be 32-0? Let me know what you guys think. And that's about it. Thank you for joining me for another episode of the Boxing Narratives. I've been your host, Fierce, and out of here. See ya. Oh, and also, look out tomorrow, or maybe later today, for my Taylor versus Catterall prediction. Probably tomorrow. That's about all. It should be on the screen now, and if you want to subscribe, go ahead. Yeah, I'm out. See you guys later.